Ready? Here's an image depicting, it's a tombstone with HD DVD on it. It's depicting the death, I guess you could say, of your traditional DVDs. They're becoming obsolete. And now a lot of you are probably thinking, well, that's not unusual. That's how technology works. And it's changing all the time. We can't even figure out how to run our video camera to tape us. And not very long ago, we were sticking big old blocks of VHSs into our movies, right? Well, this new technology is making for this new movie experience that is changing the way we view our movies. So, Blu-ray disc is the next generation HD movie experience. Now, this is exciting for me because I'm a huge movie buff. I've got over 100 DVDs just stacked everywhere on the TV, whatever. Always in the movie theater. I'm down for any kind of movie, action, comedy, even your occasional love flick. Girls, take notes, right? So the Blu-ray disc is the next generation HD movie experience that is changing the way we view our favorite movies. So what is Blu-ray? What makes it different from your traditional DVDs? And what are the capabilities because of these differences? The Blu-ray disc, to start simple, got its name. First, the blue laser it uses instead of a red laser from your traditional DVD. Now, I didn't spell this wrong. This isn't a wrong picture. It wasn't photoshopped in, like we just talked about. You can't trademark an everyday word. So from that, throw off the E, make it easy. We're still going to call it blue. The ray from the optical ray from the laser. So it's the next generation optical disc, recording, rewriting, and playback of HD video, and it also has large storage data. So we know that it uses a blue laser instead of a red laser on your traditional DVD, but what else makes it different? According to PC Magazine, the main difference is the amount of bytes that it can hold. Your traditional DVD can hold 4.7 gigabytes. Your Blu-ray disc can hold anywhere from 25 to 50 gigabytes. Now what does that mean for playtime? On your traditional, about 2 hours of good video. On your Blu-ray, it can go anywhere from 13 to 25 hours of video. Now what you're going to do with all that video, I don't know. That's not up to me. But the main difference is the bigger storage. Now, what would be the reason for this larger storage? We're back to our blue laser. It had to be important, right, if it's in the name. You can see the difference in the size of the lasers between your traditional and your Blu-ray. Now, picture this as the radius of your DVD. You can see how much more information you can fit onto a disc. Because these are pits, which they read the video opposite of the pits, so when you can crunch it in like that, because the laser is so precise, a lot more information. Now if you notice, you have a 25 gigabyte. This is the 25 gigabyte. So how could you get up to 50 gigabytes? Well, another difference is they can do 2 layers. Multiple layers, which traditional DVDs, no DVDs have ever been able to do before. So there you go. You have 26 hours of playtime on a disc. What else is different? They use a polycarbonate layer. Now that's not different because your traditional DVD also uses a polycarbonate layer. It's different of how it's set up. On your traditional DVD, you have a polycarbonate layer, you have your information, and then you have another polycarbonate layer on top. It's like a sandwich. So when you're thinking about the red laser, it has to go through the polycarbonate layer just to read the video. With your Blu-ray, it uses a polycarbonate layer that's twice as thick, so it's the same thickness as a usual DVD, but it puts the information on top of the polycarbonate layer, which, as you can think, would be easier to read because it doesn't have to go through the first polycarbonate layer just to get to the video. Now, they also have a protected layer on top, so you're not going to get disc scratches and all that stuff. Now, we've talked about some differences. What do these differences do for the capabilities of the disc? Well, according to Mike Snyder of USA Today, when you set side-by-side difference, it's not even close. You put an HD TV with Blu-ray versus an HD TV with your normal traditional DVD, and you can't even figure out why you used to watch those traditional DVDs and think, oh, this is a good picture, which I've seen down at, what used to be Circuit City, and that's a different story, but, and it's true. I couldn't imagine why I sat there and watched this DVD and thought, hey, that's pretty cool because the picture is just so immensely different, which is going to be your most important reason to have Blu-ray, right? Because that's the most important reason of your video experience. So not only can it do that, it also does HD television. You can record it in HD. The big game, you watch the big game in HD, you record it, you can re-watch it in HD. Never been able to do that before. So not only that, with the extra space, you have special effects, you can do more deleted scenes. The effects are just immense compared to the traditional. So we've talked about two important qualities, effects and quality, right? You can see why the Blu-ray disc is changing the way that we view our favorite movies. Now, no doubt about it, in the future, it's going to be obsolete. That's a given. That's how technology works. But for now, it's the tops, and I'd recommend checking it out if you haven't, because it's really cool. It's a huge difference. And the Blu-ray is the best way to get that highest quality movie experience.